I remember you talked about there was a period of 5 months where you didn't, win any match at all, right? What got you through that? I mean, that would have been really demotivating for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think ever in my life I've gone 5 months without winning a match. I mean,
you're world number one before anything is your world number one now.
Yeah,
Grand Slam.
I mean, who would have thought, right? I mean, at that point of time, it was 2021 and I'm playing this entire season, going week in, week out, doing the exact same thing. And then I was sitting in Portugal, playing a tournament in Estoril, and then I lost the match. I go, to the ocean there. I love water. So I'm just sitting there. And I started expressing it to myself, how I'm feeling, what these thoughts are. Maybe it's the, time to call it a day. Let's figure what's there back in India, what to do. And, then I sent a video to my wife saying, this could be. But I think that is something which really helped. Just expressing how I was feeling, made that difference. And then I realized I got into that rat race of saying, I need to win matches, not realizing that why I started this journey, because I started enjoying it.
Yeah.
Suddenly that time I was not enjoying it. After 2-3 matches, I was not enjoying it, but I was forcing myself to do something which at that atmosphere I was not enjoying myself, just trying to get that win. And the very next week, when I went back, started enjoying, I was playing with Dennis Shapovalov from Canada. And I've enjoyed playing with him, and we have great fun on the court. I mean, and we're not really worried about the results. Of course, we want to win, but we enjoy ourselves out there. And that immediately translated into a happy moment, and I ended up winning. And then I think slowly that got better. I mean, everything started falling into place. But of course, it was extremely difficult. Already. Tennis is such a lonely tour, I feel, because there's a lot of downtime when you travel. Even though a lot of people say you go to lovely countries, you go to this, you constantly, you keep traveling. I said, if you pay for your own travel like I do, you can go to these countries as well. No one is stopping you. But the grass is not always greener on the other side. But yeah, I think just being happier. Kind of help that situation.
I think you found the secret of life as well. I think any profession or job, you're not happy in it, you're not enjoying what you're doing, there's no point doing it anymore, right?
Yeah,
I think
100%.
Once you found that, happiness again, and that okay, I play tennis because I like playing tennis, not because I want to win. Winning is definitely a bonus.
Yes, absolutely.
It pays the bills. It pays the bills. Yeah, basically.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mental health is a huge topic of conversation nowadays, right? And I'm sure you yourself have probably had some low days and everything else. What do you do to unwind and relax apart from playing the sport?
I mean, speaking about mental health, absolutely, you're right there. I actually got to know more about it thanks to my wife, who's a psychologist.
Lovely.
So she actually really opened my mind towards how much goes on, what so many things which help. I mean, communication is the key.
Yes.
We are always not ready to communicate with our family, friends. We are ready to communicate with outside world, unknown people more so than our known people. So I think that kind of really helped, and I feel even in terms of my partners. Just communicating, kind of made a big difference. So I think, she has a major role, for helping me in that aspect. I think even though it's not ethical for her to counsel me, but somewhere down the line, when I speak to her,
I think it comes in regardless. Like here and there, she probably will drop some pearls of wisdom here
absolutely,
and there, right?
I think, absolutely. And I think it stays with you, especially, she tells me if, I'm constantly talking and telling you lots, maybe it doesn't stay, but that sometimes those precise things on when to say or what to say. Also my coach, Scott Davidoff, he's someone like that. A lot of my friends and when even my parents come and say, it's like, can you hear your coach? Does he say? Because he's a very soft-spoken guy, wonderful guy, but he uses, when to say, the selective time to really say. Because I think at this level, at a professional level, you're not really coaching on how to hit a serve or how to hit a forehand. You're kind of managing egos.
Yeah.
They
know
and
what to do,
managing the
correct.
athlete. So he's been with me for a good 12, 14 years now. And I think he understands exactly how I'm feeling, what he needs to say, how much to say, or when to say it. It's important. So I think these guys, really have understood. Good coaches have understood what to, speak to the players or when to speak to the players about.
Amazing. Now, at level 43, I want to say you're the oldest, person in world number one. You've also inspired a lot of younger players to pick up the racket now and take on that journey. And you've told them, you've sort of given them that you don't have to be 30 and be at top of the table. You can also be 43 or 44 and still, do really well. Any advice to them who are still just picking up the racket and getting into this profession?
I think the number one thing there is first understand if you are happy doing this. No matter what the age is. I mean, there is this is one line from my wife who mentioned it, and she said the minute you change limitations to opportunities, that's when you start looking at life better. Because we're always told at 20 this has to be done, at 30 this has to be done.
Correct.
But that is the limitations we have set ourselves. And you change that, you look at life differently. So no matter where or who it is, as long as, even if you go pick up a racket, go play for a couple of days recreational, as long as you are having fun, enjoying it, doesn't matter. There's no limitations. Nobody is telling you to stop it. And as for young kids, I think it is great they got to see this matches. A lot of parents, called and said, a lot of the kids want to play tennis again. They kind of had stopped in between, and now there's a new inspiration. Anytime I feel, for me also, watching a sport and you see somebody from your own country competing, right? That much motivation you have.
Yeah.
It's that extra feeling. No matter, otherwise you watch other sports, but there's no immediate connection. The minute it says India there, you have some connection.
Correct.
I think so. That's nice to hear that tennis again is being loved and a lot more people are picking it up. And also in some way, I think above 35, players who are not playing tennis, I've got a lot of messages saying they have been inspired to really start something. And a lot of my friends though are cursing me because they're saying their wives are now saying, "What is this? Why are you sitting down at home?" And
look at Rohan. Look what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's been great.
Amazing. I've got to finish off with the rapid fire with you.
Okay, lovely.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Let's have a nice back and forth.
Okay.
Let's go for
do
it.
that.
Okay. If not a tennis player, what would you have pursued?
Definitely some other sport. I was always an outdoor sport kind of a guy. Maybe cricket. I think cricket and hockey is something I did play in school. So maybe that, yeah.
Okay. Your favorite city to play tennis in?
New York.
New York City.
Just love the vibe. I have a big skyline picture at home of New York, and I just love it.
Amazing. Toughest opponent you faced till now?
The Bryan twins.
Oh.
Without a doubt. Those guys always got me,
nervous.
More times than, once.
Right.
Yeah. Not nervous, but, they just were just amazing. Always tough playing against them. Yeah.
A pre-match ritual that you never, go without?
A nap.
Your power nap.
Yeah, that is a pre-match is that, and a post-match is ice baths.
Ice baths?
Yeah.
How long is the ice bath usually?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Lovely.
Now it was started as a love-hate relationship. Now it is pure love.
Love it.
Or pure no choice rather.
Best piece of advice you've received about tennis?
I think to stay grounded. I think that is a best advice. I'd say remain and understand, why you have taken the sport or why you are, and that's kept me, I think, till today, right up there.
One word to describe your playing style?
Aggressive.
Best part about playing doubles?
That you have someone to talk to on the court when the everything is not going well. You can have a chat and just enjoy yourself. Yeah.
If you could play doubles with any celebrity, who would it be?
Which are celebrities who really play tennis, but as far as I know, I think Amir Khan. He did come and watch my match at Wimbledon last year. So I'd love to play with him. Why not?
The most satisfying shot in your repertoire?
Serve. There's no question on it. Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming down this morning.
Thank you.
And a pleasure talking to you. And you've really given all of us so much to look forward to in life. Thank you once again to being number one. And just keep playing and looking forward to so much more from your side. Last question also, what's next for you? Any plans?
First of all, thank you for having me on this show. Always a pleasure chatting with you. So next, I'm heading to Dubai. The good part is when you're doing well, you can plan your calendar. So As you're getting different levels, so now I have some two weeks off. I can spend some downtime at home, and then I'm going to Dubai and Indian Wells, Miami. And the good part about 2024 is that we have Olympics this year, and I'm really looking forward to that. And thankfully, we have qualified as a team. And I need to still pick a partner. I missed it out, last time around, but this year definitely looking forward to it.
Likewise, all of us will be your eyes on you for sure. And thank you once again, and have a lovely day, sir.
Thank you so much for having me.
94.3 Radio 1.